looking back on my preliminary task, one of the main things that was a huge issue for me was organization, 100%, and also equipment, because my tripod I had bought from eBay, and so it broke within minutes of putting my SLR onto the tripod. My memory stick wasn't clear and it got filled up really easily. Even the second one that I used, I felt that I kept having to go back and upload it to my computer, then get back to filming. So I really took that into consideration in my planning of prior to the filming day. So I decided to buy a new memory stick, invest in one, a memory card, invest in one. I got a 16 gigabyte one, which would last me a very long time. I also decided to invest in a good tripod, which I went to, luckily got in Harrods, which that was going to be key to the day, because in all my shots I would need this, including the tracking dolly shot, as well as the stable shots from the picture matching location. It was extremely important as well I had a tripod, because if I was to get the picture and the picture in the background, the current place, the photo match completely right, then I'd have to have it not shaky at all and have it stable for it to work. Also, for my equipment and what I needed for the day is bikes, because I was thinking in order to be efficient, and because time is money in the business, so I wanted to make sure I was really efficient, and because all the different locations are around the park, pretty far from one another, and you can't drive, I thought that if we rode to each location, we'd save a lot of time and therefore get as much natural light as we could within the day of filming. I was also going to need an envelope to put the pictures in. I was going to need to print the pictures using a printer onto A5 photo glossy paper. This was important to me because I wanted the pictures to be the best quality possible, so that the photo match is as realistic as it can be. I was also going to need a battery for my camera, make sure it was fully charged. I luckily had a spare battery which I was going to charge as well, so that just in case my battery ran out. I was going to need my storyboards on the day, and my SLR camera. Initially I thought of investing in a Rode mic to record sound separately, as looking back at my preliminary task, the sound was pretty awful. So, but then I thought that because there's no speech, it wasn't as necessary, and because I had my music playing over, it wasn't as important as in my preliminary task when there was dialogue. So yes, yeah. So, and the technology I was going to use was going to be Final Cut Pro, as well as Photoshop for when I edit out when I take the picture of the person in the location. I was going to use, the technology I was also going to use was going to be Final Cut Pro to edit my sequence, as well as Photoshop for when I Photoshop in source pictures of people from the internet and onto the current location which I'd taken in the park. So that was really vital I had that. So I downloaded that. I got the Adobe Photoshop Elements, which seemed really good. So. Mm-hmm.